Well, parties, weddings, and entertaining are back as we head into the holidays, and that's really good news for businesses like Paper and Petals. This was a side hustle that started in the pandemic, and now it's fueling a need that no one saw coming. If you're looking for a backdrop, a selfie station, a way to make your party or event pop, these spectacular walls of paper flowers will do the trick. All I can say is I walked in and I saw this and it's wow. I mean, you did all this?
I did.
Every single petal is cut by hand.
Well, it was trial and error. There are a lot of tutorials online, but they will not tell you all the nitty gritty. We tried and it just wasn't working at first. We had to kind of come up with our own petals, our own way to put them together that worked for us.
Casey's helper is her mom, Janice. Together, they cut and cut and cut. And I learned part of the trick is then to curl.
So the paper is, when we cut it, it's just really plain. But as we curl it, that is what really makes it come to life as you're forming it around.
They use lots of hot glue and specialty papers.
It takes 32 sheets for one flower.
It can take up to an hour to make one of the big blooms, 200 hours to build a wall like this one. All that work leads to some pretty late nights.
It'll be till 2 in the morning sometimes, because this is not my full-time job. And we will just make flowers and hang out. It's really cool for me and my mom to be able to have that time together.
A typical wall will cost you around $400.
This is the newest kind of wintry Christmassy wall. It's your unusual take of Christmas with these purple tones.
And placing these sparkly stems is a far cry from Casey's day job.
My family has an asphalt paving business, so I do construction during the day and then all the pretty at night.
Paper and Petals custom walls are now hits at weddings, corporate events, birthday, graduation parties, all steady gigs that started after Casey set out to dress up an outdoor family baby shower back during the pandemic.
Well, I thought it would be no big deal, except it took forever and forever. I think for the week before, we were up till 4 in the morning every night trying to finish this wall. But what happened was people were trying to buy it from me. Can we take pictures in front of it? And it just clicked. There's obviously a demand for this and nobody has this, so why am I not attempting it?
Maybe it was fate.
My husband, Evan, passed away on October 3rd. It's just my 11-year-old daughter and myself now. And so things are completely different.
He was 36. It was a suicide.
Never could have seen this coming, and it's really hard to explain to my daughter because I just know something had to have taken over that day because it wasn't him.
Casey and her daughter joined a support group.
There's such a stigma with what's going on. People don't talk about it, but maybe that's the problem. Maybe we should be.
They hope to honor him by persevering, doing their best.
I'll never give up. We've had a million trials and tribulations, but here we are still trying to push forward, and that's what you got to do.